Hi guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing Petal Fresh Botanicals and just doing a skincare review on two of the products. I've got a bag full of some more of the stuff from this line, so I'll be testing them out and reviewing them in due course. But just so you know, I got these for 99p in my massive 99p store before it got closed down, unfortunately. So I thought, oh, I might as well try it. They had loads to choose from. Aloe seems to be their key ingredient. So I am showing you today the moisturising aloe and lavender facial lotion and the stimulating aloe and peppermint facial cleanser. Just generally, I do like these products so far, specifically not this one. I'll get into reasons about that later. But I used them both up, so they weren't, you know, terrible for me. This one I quite liked, but I'll go into detail again later. This one I did have issues with, but as a brand generally, they're quite alright, they're quite decent. I think even though it might not have worked for me with some of the properties, it might work for you. So give them a look up online, see what their usual price is. I haven't seen these anywhere before other than the 99p store, so I'm not sure how much they usually are. But anyway, let's go and start with the aloe and lavender facial lotion first. This claims to be perfect for all skin types. It contains lavender to tone and protect the skin. It has aloe vera for radiant skin and essential nutrients, and it also has vitamin C to increase collagen, brighten the skin's appearance, to act as antioxidant purposes. So my opinion on this, unfortunately, was that it wasn't perfect for my skin type, even though it claims to be perfect for all skin types, which I think is a bold claim in itself. And if you have that on your brand, it's most likely going to be your downfall because it's such a bold claim, you know. So this one didn't live up to the performances as it claimed, unfortunately, but so far other products are, so it might just be this product for me. For this one, I honestly didn't see much physical difference that the claims state. For example, brighter radiant skin, I didn't notice that in my complexion. I didn't notice anything looking more refreshed, if you know what I mean. I find that the consistency was very runny. It felt kind of like just liquidy body lotion that you might get somewhere, and because of that it came out really fast. Despite the consistency, however, it's not very easy to rub in, so I feel like it didn't really get absorbed and often felt tacky on the skin, especially if I ended up putting too much on, which was almost always the case because it came out so fast and was so runny. So sometimes I found if I had an exceptional amount on, it kind of gave me a white cast until that eventually faded away in the day, or I just keep rubbing at it to try and get it away. For me, I found that I had to apply 2 thin layers if I wanted to get a finish that retained the moisture as much as possible, as well as with a smooth to the touch feeling. If I just applied it, you know, slapdash, quickly rub it in, I felt like, you know, as I already mentioned, I would get sticky skin, or it just wouldn't rub in properly. And also, if I didn't do it in that method, I also found that it just didn't hydrate the skin properly, just left feeling patchy and sticky. In terms of the smell, it's quite pleasant, but I'm glad it didn't linger because it's quite strong, and especially as I'm not 100% keen on the scent of lavender, and that's definitely the strong scent that I can smell in this. So this one I probably wouldn't buy again. There's just other moisturisers that I found that do the job better, but if it was just a quick pickup and I really had no option of anything else and it was cheap, I'd probably give it a go. But there's just so much that I just don't think I could get through a second bottle completely again. I really just used this up for reviewing purposes to see if it would change my opinion or anything like that as I got to the end of the tube, but unfortunately my opinion pretty much stayed the same throughout. But this may be good for you if you've got perhaps slightly oilier skin than me. Just for reference, I think I have more like oily combination skin, a little bit more on the oily side, but I feel like if you have straight up oily skin, this might help balance the oils there. Maybe I might be taking a wild guess, but I feel like that might help. So this one for me, I wouldn't probably buy again. So next up is the stimulating aloe and peppermint facial cleanser, and it claims to be perfect for all skin types, and once again has aloe in there. I think that's just like their main ingredient. That's kind of like the plant that they're latching onto and promoted in all of their products. However, it also has peppermint in it to act as an anti-inflammatory agent, to refresh the skin, to hydrate the skin, and to also help to promote fading in scars. And as well, it's got tea tree extract to act as a natural antiseptic or antibacterial. This one actually smelled really lovely, and I felt that the consistency was a nice kind of easily spreadable gel. Obviously you add water to it and it just foams up quite nicely and becomes a nice cleanser for your face. So it's got like peppermint in it. I'm used to thinking, oh, it's going to tingle, but this one didn't feel too tingly, but in saying that, it did feel cooling and really refreshing when I used it, especially over morning when I wanted that extra boost in waking up. Before I do go on to the next step of moisturising my face, I noticed that this does definitely make me feel like I need moisturiser. It makes my skin feel a little bit on the drier side. Again, saying that, it doesn't make me feel as though my skin is tight or uncomfortable. So that is it for my reviews of these two Petal Fresh Botanical products, which again was the Aloe and Peppermint Facial Cleanser and the Aloe and Lavender Facial Lotion. Again, just to round things up, I probably wouldn't buy this lotion again, but I would most likely buy this face wash if I ever needed a new one. I was completely run out, I just go and get this because I know it works good for my skin. But with me, with skincare, I'm always trying new things, so I don't know if you will ever see me use this again, but I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, if that makes sense. So far I do actually really like the brand. I'm using another of their products at the moment that I've got to review for you, and yeah, those will come eventually. So thank you very much for watching. I really do hope that this has helped you kind of know more about the products of this brand, especially if you've never heard of it before like I hadn't. If you've tried anything from this brand, let me know what you really like and what you don't like, and yeah, I'll speak to you in another video soon. Bye.